Hello guys, and welcome to the Silver Bullet Experience. I first want to welcome everybody into this new year. Hopefully it'll be better than 2020. We'll see. Me personally, I think at least half the year is probably not going to change. The first half. We'll see how the second half goes, just due to the economic turbulence that's going on right now. But anyway, this video is about me and my experience with COVID. I've actually was diagnosed with COVID yesterday. I paid for one of those rapid tests. Now let me go ahead and make a disclaimer before I go further into this video. This is probably going to be a controversial video because I have views that probably don't align with a lot of people's views. I guess you could say I'm politically incorrect, whatever you want to call it. So the disclaimer is actually in my in the info about my channel. But so we'll go ahead and go from there. First off, I went to go get tested. The only reason why I did get tested is because, well, let me go ahead and rewind a little bit. We just came back from Vegas. We left for Vegas Christmas night. We came back Tuesday. My son Monday night was experiencing some symptoms. He had a slight fever. Wasn't feeling very well. Fatigued. We gave him some medicine to combat the fever. And he was able to kick it in like nine hours. So we didn't think much of it. Wednesday night, the night after we get back from Vegas, which would have been the 30th, December 30th, I started experiencing some symptoms. I started to get the chills. I had a fever. I've had ongoing headaches and just will not stop. If that is the one symptom of COVID that is just continuous. It will not stop with me. I have the sweats at night. My fever, I think it reached a little bit over 102. I've had shortness of breath. So Wednesday goes. I never really take medicine or anything the first day or two that I experience symptoms of anything. Thursday night was probably my worst night so far. I really experienced some chills bad. I mean, it was literally like I woke up, or I went into the shower, got out of the shower, laid directly in bed without drying off. That's how I was in the middle of the night. I mean, the bed was completely drenched. I did spike another fever. My headaches got worse. The shortness of breath continued. I was very fatigued. I could not taste or smell. I still really can't taste or smell. So Thursday night was the peak. Now I'm just coming off of a 2-week vacation with my work. So you want to come and say hi? You might remember her.
Hi, I have COVID.
Uh-oh.
And I sponsor this message.
Hey.
You're
gonna give it to me.
For $1 a day, you can sponsor an American.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just so I'm supposed to be returning to work Monday after my 2-week vacation. So I felt I was obligated to go get tested. I didn't want to subject anybody to anything. So I went and got tested. I was actually going to go to the hospital, but the hospitals had a ridiculous wait. So I just went to one of those third-party testing sites. I paid for the rapid testing. I did ask if it's eligible for a tax break, because hey, we're going into socialism. I thought everything was supposed to be free. So we'll find out about that. So when I'm doing my taxes, I'm going to see if there's a place to see if I can get a tax break. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make another disclaimer. This channel is politically incorrect. It's probably going to get flagged. It's probably going to get strikes. It's fine with me. It's not a big deal. I'm not here to really be a censored person. So anyway, I went and got tested. I paid for the rapid testing, and it was rapid. 30 minutes, came back, I'm positive for COVID. They say COVID-2. I don't even know if I believe that there's such thing as a COVID-2. Another controversial subject. I think it's all the same thing. So it looks like I'm going to be out of work for another 2 weeks. So let me go ahead and digress back to Thursday night. Thursday night was the peak. Now we go into Friday. Friday was similar. I was starting to get a little bit better. The sweats weren't as bad, but they were still bad. That headache, like I said, has been continuous. I actually started feeling nauseous. Still can't taste, still can't smell. So Friday is when I started to do something about it. Now, this is Friday. We're now in, my days are all messed up. Saturday. I'm on day 2 of taking I like to call it the Joe Rogan regimen. I'm not taking any antibiotics. I'll show you what I'm taking. I'm drinking a lot of water, eating oranges, not orange juice. I am using this, I'm taking this elderberry. I do take this occasionally for the headaches, the acetaminophen. And the big proprietor here, big thing, is I'm loading up on vitamin D. Now I'm taking about 2,000 UIs every day. Now I will tell you, even though this is technically day 4 of the virus that I've been experiencing symptoms, I've only been taking this stuff. Oh, one more thing. Let me go. Hold on. And I'm also taking about a teaspoon or 2 of honey every day, which is a natural immune defense. So I've been doing that. Now since I've been starting to take this, I've been feeling great. I mean, if I had not told you that I had COVID or put it in my description that this is a COVID-19 video, you probably would have never guessed that I have COVID-19. Now, just by doing this regimen, taking no antibiotics whatsoever, none, I probably feel about 40% better. And I anticipate tomorrow I will feel probably, I don't know, maybe another 20 or 30% better. Now, bear in mind, this is the 4th day. Yeah, the 4th day in total that I've been experiencing symptoms, the 2nd day that I've been doing this Joe Rogan regimen. So yeah, I've been taking that. I feel better. Shortness of breath is not really there today. I would probably say there's probably about an 80% difference on that. My headache is still somewhat lingering. That seems to be the only one that I can't get rid of totally. Still can't taste, still can't smell. Other than that, I feel fine. Now I will tell you, in my personal experience, the flu is worse in my particular case than COVID-19 was, even on Thursday night. So I, for one, I am not a believer in, now like I said, bear in mind this is a controversial channel. Hey, guys.
Brian, close the door.
They're watching YouTube in the other room. Now, bear in mind, I said it's a controversial channel, so, but yeah, the flu has put me on my ass far worse than the COVID-19 did at its peak so far. I am not a believer in masks. Now, me catching COVID does not change that at all. I do not believe masks are effective, unless it's probably the N95 mask, but I mean, I think that's more of a political statement. I don't believe in shutting down the economy with something that has like a 99% survival rate. I don't believe in vaccines. I will not be getting the COVID vaccine. I do not get the flu vaccine. I do not use hand sanitizer. I do wash my hands, but not any more than I used to in 2018 or 2019. Yeah. I mean, I social distance, I guess. I'll put on a mask. I mean, when we went to Vegas, we were wearing masks because they mandated it. But if I mean, I've been told several times to put on a mask. I will put it on, but I usually don't wear it. And to be honest with you, the moment they lift that mandatory mask mandate, even though the general population is still going to be wearing a mask, I will not be wearing a mask. And even if I get, negative looks, which I probably will. But see, those are just my views. It's just like, I don't believe that, if you wear a mask, you're subjecting people to danger any more than you would be getting in your car and driving down the highway every day. I mean, there's far more car accidents per year, whether you're drunk or not, than there are deaths related to COVID. And we're not banning cars. Same with smoking. I believe you should have a choice. I mean, if someone's not wearing a mask, you don't have to go to that store. I'll give you another example, like people who are smoking. Secondhand smoke is dangerous. I mean, if you don't want to experience secondhand smoke, you're not going to go sit next to that person while they're smoking and subject yourself to that. You're going to go somewhere else, which I think is kind of similar to people who are not wearing masks. I do believe that it is up to you whether you want to stay inside or be isolated or not. I believe that that's part of America, and that's what makes America great, is we're free to make our own decisions. And there is a quote that I strongly believe in that Benjamin Franklin once said, and it's one of my favorite quotes. It's on my Facebook. And it says, those who sacrifice liberty for security deserve neither. And I'm a very strong believer in that. So, I mean, wearing a mask, making it mandated, it's a slippery slope. I mean, what's next? Once you relinquish power to another person or party, it's hard to get it back. Just like the Patriot Act. I mean, come on. But yeah, so like I said, this is I'm going to be documenting my experience with COVID. I'm not going to lie, it sucked. It wasn't fun by any means. I do know that it does affect people differently, but as an overall percentage basis, I think it's somewhere around 99% survival rate. And I mean, that's with the vaccine as well. And the vaccine has a 90 to 95% success rate. That lowers your chances. I don't understand. And, people say they don't want to fill the hospital beds. But if you're filling the hospital beds with a 99% survival rate or recovered illness, wouldn't you, in theory, fill those hospital beds more if you're taking something that only has a 90 to 95% success rate? I mean, people are going to be going to the hospital because of side effects to that. I think that would overwhelm the hospitals even more. But that's just my opinion. We'll have to see. Um, but anyway, we'll go ahead and see how this goes. It's not fun by any means, so don't misconstrue that. It is an illness. I don't believe it's fake. So I don't I, I don't want people to say, oh my gosh, he believes the virus is fake. No, I believe it's an actual virus. I don't know how much more different it is than the flu. The flu kills kills people with underlying issues, just as this does. People say it's a pandemic, but a pandemic by definition just means something that's widespread. So by definition, the common cold and the flu are pandemics. They've been pandemics for decades, but yet we weren't wearing masks over them, the past 40, 50 years, or even last year, or the year before that for that matter, and we weren't wearing them. So by definition, those things are pandemics as well because they're in other countries. I do believe in herd immunity. We'll have to see. But I'll go ahead and document whether this regimen works or not. Like I said, I feel significantly better. We'll see how tomorrow is, and I'll let you guys know. Anyways, if you guys like this content and it's not too offensive to you, go ahead and like, share, comment down below, and I'll really appreciate it. If not, that's fine. I mean, this channel caters to the smaller group, to be honest with you. So anyways, you guys stay safe out there. Have a happy new year, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Okay, bye guys.